Hi everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to blow the shofar using household materials. So the first thing you want to do is go pick up your shofar. And then just, put your mouth on it and blow. Actually, most people probably don't have this in their houses, right? Uh-oh. Well, what are we going to do about that? Okay, so here's the thing. All you really need for this lesson is a paper towel roll, scissors, and some tape. And a little understanding of how to make sound. So the process of blowing the shofar involves changing your vibration on your mouth into sound waves. Some people think mistakenly that the shofar comes from your voice, that somehow you're humming or something into the shofar. Maybe you're going, but that's not the case at all. You're not making any noise at all with your voice. You're just using your mouth. Other people think that you need a tremendous amount of air, and they fill their faces with air and go like this when they try to blow in to the shofar. But no, none of that really works. The technique involves, and it's super simple, tightening your mouth at the corners of your face and buzzing your lips like this. If you can make a very small hole in the center of your lips and just create that buzz, then you'll be able to play the shofar. So when you play the shofar, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just picking it up and going. Super easy. Don't have to take a big breath. Good sound comes out. The reason that this works so well is because of the length of this tube. When I blow air with my buzzing of my lips, when I blow air through this tube, it bounces off the tube. It bounces off the inside of the shofar, and what comes out on the other end is, in fact, sound. That's how sound is created. And the longer the tube you have, the more ability you have to change how that sound bounces through the tube. So that would give you the ability to play different notes and to play them louder or softer and to change the tone. So this is a really nice instrument. This is a beautiful shofar, and it's a really easy one to play. Right? No problem. We don't all have this at our houses, and it would be really fun if everybody could just play the shofar this year, right? We need a little fun in our lives. So here we go. First, how about like a toilet paper roll? It's not very long. It's about 4 or 5 inches long. We're going to cut it in half, and we're going to create a smaller tube with it that's about the size of the opening of my mouth. Let's see if I can do this. I'm just going to tape that together. See how that works. Not bad. Huh. Interesting. Let's try a longer one. How about a paper towel roll? See how that sounds compared to the toilet paper roll. We all know we have tons of toilet paper in our houses at this point because everybody went and stocked up. So that shouldn't be hard to come by, right? So let's just tape this together. Get it about the size of my mouth. And let's try this. Nice. Huh. So what's the difference there? I don't have as much ability to change the sound on the smaller one. It doesn't have as much of a range as this longer. Yeah, this is really nice. What if you're in a house that somehow doesn't have toilet paper or paper towels? What are we going to do about that? Well, here's an idea. How about using your hand? People are calling this year the pocket shofar because it doesn't need any materials at all. So it's a little tricky and I might not get it right the first time, but basically you're going to take your hand, you're just going to kind of roll it together, and then you're going to create a little opening there. You're going to create a hole right there between your first finger and your thumb, and hopefully get it so you can see through it. And then we're going to just have to experiment to see how the sound comes out. Huh. First try. So, how about a little technique? In order to change the pitch, we're going to tighten, as we're blowing our air, we're going to tighten this a little bit more. So we're just going to go from to tightening it like that's going to give us that rise in pitch. And how do we create that really fast part that we have to do where we have the multiple notes all in a row? Shofarim. That involves your tongue. You have to kind of think about saying the word T, saying a T sound multiple times while you're buzzing your lips. So it's like this. Like that. All right, so let's put this to practice. We should learn the actual shofar calls. So if we're really going to be ready for the shofar service, we have to make sure we know what the calls mean, or what they mean in terms of the sound. So when cantor says tekiah, that is a long note with a little rise at the end. So using one of our instruments. Right? Shofarim is 3 short notes. Dun, 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 right? So we can pick up one of our instruments and just go. Teruah is 9 short notes called staccato notes all together, like da 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 da. That's what it should sound like. Let's pick up one of our instruments. Ooh, how about our pocket shofar? Let's try this. Not great. Interesting. So much easier. Yeah, so that's the entire Shofar lesson, with the exception of one thing, which is playing that long note at the end. Again, I'm always getting comments. People think that I have some like amazing ability, some amazing breath capacity or something like that. I don't know. I think it's a matter of controlling your breath more than how much breath you can take. So, what you want to do is not waste your breath by puffing up your cheeks and having excess air coming out in places that isn't productive. What you're trying to do is have productive breath right through that very small opening in your mouth, and then you should be able to hold that note fairly long. I think you're supposed to hold it for something like 10 seconds. So let's see how that goes. All right. Let's just try this, but I'm going to use the good instrument. Let's try this. Ready? It. So practice those things. Get your tools: toilet paper, paper towel, tape, scissors, hand, and you're all set.